Thank you so much, Nzinga. This is SME on Point. My name is Liabo Setho. Thank you so much for joining us. In our featured business of the week, one entrepreneur dreams of a South Africa where everyone, and I mean everyone, has access to household insurance. His name is Ntando Kubheka, and he's the founder of Sugar Insure, a home insurer providing cover for homes in the townships, in the rural villages, and also in the informal settlements. This is Ntando's story, edited by Daz Jalazer.
I know what I'm going to build next.
It is Kubheka's deep desire to solve a problem that affects many households of not being insured simply because of the structure of their homes or the location. For instance, big and established insurers currently do not insure homes in informal settlement. So this is where Kubheka saw the perfect opportunity.
With the weather changing and our people being exposed, you know, it's not only houses in Sandton and only houses in Morningside that require cover. Even our people out here, people in the villages need cover because it is just becoming that much riskier. So we cover, that is why we provide this cover at a most affordable rate, but we cover anything up to 2 million rands in terms of property value and anything up to 500,000 in terms of contents. We also cover shacks, you know, in a very particular way, in a very smart way, because we understand that someone who stays in an informal settlement also needs cover, right? There's storms, there's fire, there's all sorts of things, and they need to be covered adequately. So we give them a prepaid product, which they pay for upfront, and it covers them for about 12 months.
There are currently about 20 million homes that are not insured because of their proximity and other factors. This includes homes in the townships that are being extended without municipal approvals or engineering expertise.
We are hoping to cover most of them, right? And the majority of them, and that's what we're hoping to do. And the truth of the matter is that in the insurance industry, there needs to be some sort of transformation. Insurance companies need to get into this market because this market requires them. And in fact, it's the only growth that insurance companies can have, because right now we're all fighting for the middle, and all we're doing is we're shifting one car policy from one company to the next. That's all we're doing right now. Yet there's a big market at the bottom that requires cover.
Kubheka says his competitive advantage is that he understands this market well and its needs.
For example, our shack product, where we cover a customer for 6,000 rands, the yearly premium is 170 rands, which means the customer is paying 12 rands. Everybody can afford 12 rands. Airtime is 12 rands, you know? So to cover your entire shack for 12 rands, or at the top end for 25,000 rands, your premium is about 700 rands a month, which is just less than 60 rands. Then, you know, we are an affordable player in the market and we are competitive.
Sugar Insure is partnering up with a major bank and a cell phone network provider to have the product already embedded in most of their financial services products. Signing up can be done online with the help of a chatbot.
We've made it very simple. We've made it understandable. We speak the township, the village lingo, so that people understand what we're trying to do. The other thing that is quite important is that even at claim stage, it's going to be painless, because all you do is you take pictures of your damage, you upload them, you take a location, and that's how you submit your claim.
Kubheka is confident that his business will take off in this market in a similar way that the funeral insurance industry has taken off.
From a home insurance point of view, we don't have history. We're going to learn as we go. But the truth of the matter is, with education, enough education, someone will get to understand that, you know what, I have to keep my home covered, just like I keep my funeral policy paid, so that when disaster hits, I've got cover. You know, I can run somewhere and not be taken into a community hall or a church for 6 months, as we see happen in this country all the time.
Thank you, Ntando Kubheka, for sharing your story with SME on Point. Up next, I want to tell you that Terrapin is offering assistance to all SMEs that need help in marketing or exposing their different businesses to different industries, of course. They asked me to spread the word that they're offering you the opportunity to exhibit in their startup pavilion at no cost. This is happening at the Sandton Convention Center. But Gina Bester, the managing director of Terrapin, is here in studio with me to tell me a little bit more about this offer. A very generous one, I must say. What's the catch?
Thank you. Hi, Liabo. There's no catch. What we've decided to do as a business is embrace the entrepreneurship in South Africa and add a startup pavilion to each of our business-to-business exhibitions that we host. So we host 8 throughout the year, all in very high-profile industries. So you're looking at things from energy to banking and finance. And in fact, our banking and finance event relates really, really well to your SME that you introduced a little bit earlier, Sugar Insure, encompassing all the trends that Africa is seeing, being mobile, finance, incorporating the unbanked or the uninsured, and really embracing how South Africa's entrepreneurship relates to the larger markets that we have. So you're looking again at areas like transport, veterinary science and animal health,
educare, I saw,
accounting, legal, especially around education. So we have a large focus on our event that relates to edutech. And then I mentioned energy a little bit earlier. Given everything that we've got going on at the moment, not only in South Africa, but across the continent, innovation in energy and in all our areas of business is absolutely vital.
Especially at a time now where, you know, energy security is so a bit tricky, particularly here in South Africa. But listen, I've prepared a graph here that's telling our viewers where these conferences and when they'll be taking place. So if you are, for instance, in the energy space, you know, you could target the Power and Electric Africa 2020. That's happening on the 31st and to the 1st of April this year. Take us through the rest quickly. So
similar to the topics that I mentioned earlier, so Africa Rail relates to transport, predominantly in railways, but looking at all transport innovation. Seamless is around seamless payments and the payment and insurance space. Water, again, a massive infrastructure sector, being the water industry. Solar, very relevant, key to our President's Sonar speech about introducing more IPPs, bringing online more renewables. The legal show, quite clear, purely for tech and innovation in the legal space. Our Vet Expo relates predominantly to animal health innovations and innovations for a vet to be able to perform their daily tasks far easier than what they are at the moment.
And the edutech, obviously. But listen, I want you to tell us what exactly a business receives when they do take up this offer and what they need to do in order to qualify for this free offer.
So the qualification points are slightly different on each of the shows. It depends how long the company has been in business for. We also look at whether or not they have been able to secure funding, either within South Africa or outside our borders.
Why is that important?
Because most of those companies have secured funding already, have the means to elevate their business, have their means to do a little bit more marketing. Whereas with this opportunity, we want to put you in front of all our customers that attend our exhibitions. So our energy event, for example, gets over 8,000 customers who are directly related to that particular industry. So you would be put in front of those customers at absolutely zero cost within our pavilion. And it gives you the opportunity to network, meet the customers that are on the floor. What we can do is give you the opportunity,
but how you sell yourself,
have to do the work.
It's up to you. And just very quickly, Gina, I'm afraid we don't have a lot of time today, but what exactly one receives within this space?
So you've got your square meterage space. You will get a desk, an area for your poster or branding, and then it's up to you what you bring with you. So you can bring anything along, laptop if that helps, marketing material, your actual prototype or product, and then it's you, the actual person, how you engage and how you introduce potential customers to your product.
And I take it that one would have to go to your website, terrapin.com?
Yes, terrapin.com, and then you click onto Africa. That will give you the full list of events, and each event has an application link.
Gina Bester, the Managing Director of Terrapin, thank you so much for this generous offer. I do hope that our viewers at home who are SME owners or entrepreneurs will take advantage of this offer. That's all I have for you for today. My contact details are le@sabc.co.za, and my Facebook and Twitter handle are @Liabo Setho. This is, of course, if you want to know more about Gina and what her offer is, and of course also our featured business of the week. But listen, up next is Books on Point with Nastasia Aronsa. Please do stay with us.